Hello everyone, Olympic gold medalist here, Lauryn Mark from Go Shooting. In this product review, we're having a look at a little gadget marketed by an Italian company called Shoe Equipment. In the past, you may have seen them marketing their colourful range of recoil pads, but this little product caught my eye. It's called a Collimator.
It essentially does two simple tasks. It quickly tells you if you're looking down the middle of your barrel, and through these little calibrations, it gives you a guide how far you are looking above the rib of your shotgun.
In reality, it's a more sophisticated gauge to replace the old litmus test of putting coins right at the front of your barrel or your rib here and keep putting the coins on until the front sight disappears. This is an old method of seeing how high your stock actually is. You may have heard George Digweed talk about how he uses English £1 coins in a similar fashion in our recent Champions Week interviews. Anyway, let's see how we go with the Collimator with two guns that have vastly different stocks on them.
The Collimators come in four widths to fit your rib: 8mm, 10, 11 and 12mm. They also have this little magnet so they remain solidly attached to your barrel.
So let's try it out. First of all, we need to put the Collimator 10 centimetres from the breech face down the barrel. It's important to keep this consistent. Now let's see if I can see through the little slot here. The gun's unloaded. Let me mount the gun. Through the little slot in the device, I can see the end of the barrel. I can see the front sight, and it measures 2.5mm. The end of the rib is 2.5mm on the gauge in the Collimator. Again, the distance of 10 centimetres is recommended, and it is important that you keep this distance consistent so you can make comparisons. Now let's try this second SO5 that has a much higher stock on it. I know on the pattern board that this SO5 has a point of aim around 100%, whereas the other one was down to about 70-30. Now through the slot in the device, it tells me I'm again down the middle of the barrel, but this time I see a height of 8mm on the gauge here in the Collimator. Now, not for 1 second am I suggesting that this device will ever replace a detailed session on the pattern board. But if you know where your shotgun is shooting and you're happy with it, then it can serve as a simple check that may help you start to shoot well again if you're in a slump. It will provide a further check, and the readings in alignment and height may just give you the answer that you're looking for. The Collimator sells for €35 and can be purchased from Shoe Equipment. Check out their Facebook page, and their website for purchasing details is Shoe, spelled S-H-U, equipment.it. Inquiries can be sent to info@shoeequipment.it. The Collimator is well worth a try and has uses for beginners all the way up to elite competitors. At €35, it's a pretty cheap Christmas present. Again, make sure you keep the device consistent in distance down the barrel from the breech face. And a word of warning, if you're comparing the heights on the gauge of the device on guns that are adjustable in their rib from higher at the back to the front, then you may get some inconsistency when comparing these heights with flat parallel rib guns. If you have a product that you think is worth us reviewing, then send us the details at goshooting.com.au and we'll have a look into it if we believe it has some potential. From all of us here at Go Shooting, we look forward to seeing you at one of our ranges really soon.